talk to the guards at Baldur's Gate.
I thought you were a
We're
caravan
exposed
escort
now.
for 3 days, and you quit in the middle of your shift.
What I do for some salt.
It was his caravan.
How fares the search?
Please let this work.
The weight of it. And that blaze of chaos. There.
That feels...
Pleasure. And as for the heat, I haven't got any solutions now. But I'm not giving up. Find me again in Baldur's Gate. If I'm worth my salt, I'll have figured something out by then. Take care, Karlak. And hopefully the next time I see you, I'll have something promising to report. Pocket any infernal iron you find along the way,
Druids.
Sweet. Okay.
My dagger.
Okay.
How long until Roland shows off his thunder wave?
Depends. How many people are dumb enough to ask?
Yeah. Okay.
True.
So wetlands. Just making sure we didn't miss any vital missions along the way. So we only really have 2 like quests to get through, so we gotta go try to find Halsin. Oh, and, talk to Zevlor too. Yeah.
The road isn't too bad.
Karlak wants to talk?
Damon's upgrade didn't cool me down, but it did juice me up. I don't think I've ever felt more powerful. Do you want to? I'd like that. Now, let's find that infernal iron before I overheat.
Sweet. Okay, but I believe... Yeah, Zevlor's in here.
I heard what happened. If the druids are this far gone. So we can risk violence here, or face it for certain on the road. Quite the choice, isn't it? It's good of you to offer. We'd need an army of our own to escort us. There may be a way, though. Somebody must be leading them. It's no small thing to ask, but I've seen you fight. You're equal to the task. Everyone in this camp depends on it. Thank you. We'll be ready to lead. Word from the scouts yet?
No, sir.
Okay.
But if there's a clear path past those goblins, they'll find it.
Yes. Of course.
Okay. So now we're gonna go ahead and get out of here.
Please, have mercy. Do better talks.
Okay.
What I do for some
So now, essentially, all I gotta do... Let me go into party view real quick. I need you to swap out your mace. It'd be great for her. Alright. Making sure we all have good weapons. Let's go ahead, stop here, and then I'm gonna do a long rest. Because then at least we'll get the interaction between Will and Karlach right now.
One horn, the stink of Avernus, advocatus diaboli.
Well, I'll be God's damned. The Blade of Frontiers. Thought I'd shaken you for good. That'll teach me to underestimate you.
Karlach, the archdevil Zariel's gladiator, come to burn the Sword Coast to ash.
Well, not counting the fuckers that need a good hurting.
Shut it, devil. I know your kind. A heart darker than a shadow's nightmares. You'd cut a child's throat just to taste the blood.
A devil? I didn't take the blade for a fool. I'm...
A great fire roars through you. The fire of the first hell. You are Karlach, tearing through demons across a blood-red landscape of fire and volcanic cinder. The front lines of the Blood War. With every swing of her axe, Karlach fulfills Mistress Zariel's purpose.
Proof, clear as summer sky. It's over, Karlach. It's time you feel the sting of the blade.
I've tried to tell you. I'm not what you think I am.
Another vision. Karlach's blade rays slicing through devils, Zariel's servants, as her eyes dart around, seeking escape. Will shudders with Karlach's desperation. She is a victim of the Blood War, not an agent of it.
By Balduran's helm, No, I will not be tricked.
You saw the truth. I may be an effective soldier, but I never wanted to serve Zariel. Legged it away from her the first chance I got.
And yet you served. No! Devils cannot be trusted!
You know monsters better than anyone. Can't you look in my eyes and see I'm not a devil?
You don't know what this means. You don't know what you're asking me to do.
I'm asking you to live, Will. Don't want to hurt you. And to be frank, I'd rather not find out how the Blade got his name. I swear to you, on all I am not what you think.
Shit! Shit. You really are no
Gale's just
devil,
dying in the background.
I've
Just way
been
back
deceived.
Oh, thank the gods. Thought I was gonna have to take your head.
You would have died in the attempt. But there have been enough threats today.
Truce then, eh?
Aye. Truce. I see the good in you, Karlach. I promise not to lose sight of it. Even when the hells burn hottest.
There are several people that want to talk to me. Okay, let's go start with Will.
You've been witness to a pantomime, I'm sorry to say. And I've played my part all too poorly. I can say only this. Karlach's not the only one who's had a villain's knife held to their throats. One night soon, when we make camp, the veil will be lifted, and I'll pay my penance. You're not in any danger, I promise.
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I was just settling in and reviewing my latest findings. Mind flayers, cultists, and, of course, your esteemed comfort. Why, I'm practically an expert. They've tentacles, you know. The druid Halson had some kind of mind flare specimen in a jar in his quarters. A replica, no doubt, but truly fascinating to see up close. Here, on the Sword Coast. Impossible. That can't be. That's quite impossible. You'd have undergone Ceramorphosis by now. If what you say were true, you, and isn't it? Perhaps that's for the best. If I just peer in your eye, I could quickly... Oh, dear sweet gods! I mean, yeah. I'll need to research.
And then Withers wants to talk to me. I'll talk to Karlak after. Get to everybody else first. Wait. I want to see what that was that I just got. Oh, that's kind of cool. I wish I was proficient in short swords. That would be a wonderful weapon to have.
Ah, another. I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need of my services. Amending, should thou or any of thy compatriots perish, a matter of coin.
Glad Will saw sense. Even more glad he decided to stick around. Takes a pretty slick mover to track down old Karlak. Same. Now, instead of a liability, I've got a friend. Or I will have...
That's it. Nobody else. We're good? Okay.
Soldier. The year, 10 The place, sleepy little town called Baldur's Gate. Our hero, Karlak, a knock-kneed delinquent from the outer city with everything to give and nothing to lose. I was a kid looking for a way to fill my days and make some cash when I fell into the wrong crowd. Worked for a guy I respected. A lot. Turns out the feeling wasn't mutual. Through the jigs and the reels, he made a deal with Zariel behind my back. You know Zariel, right? Archdevil of Avernus. She put this thing in my chest and set me to work. Well, to war. I learned quick how to stay alive. And the engine served me when it came to killing devils. 10 years of that. The stories I could tell. Guy named Gortash. Politician. Inventor. One of these wheeler-dealer types who seems to have a finger in every pie. I guess I was naive to think everything he got up to was above board. What did I know? I saw a job. A good job. With people I liked. Doing work I was good at. Sometimes I'm jealous of that girl. Ugh, to feel so invincible again. Gives me energy. Power. But you've seen it in action. Very hard to control. If I'm excited at all, angry, nervous, delighted, enticed, I burn hot. Hot enough to burn anyone who gets close. I try not to think about it. I still think about it constantly, but, you know, I try. One of these days, I'll sort the whole infernal affair out, get myself cooled off, start making up for lost time. But not today.
Scratch. Who's a good boy, Scratch? Who's a good boy? Okay. No one else needs to talk. Oh, Volo, what's up?
Ah, my good... Quite the cozy setup you have here. My research, it's not too deep. Just behind the orbital socket. I could attempt an extraction. I assure you, I've dreamt of it 1,000 times over.
Volo carefully holds one of your eyes open and begins to prod uncertainly with the needle.
Don't fidget. The needle must slip behind your eye, not through it.
The needle finds the gap between eyeball and socket. Volo frowns and begins to push. Pain shoots through your body as the needle snags on your optic nerve.
I think I have it.
The needle seesaws back and forth, plucking the nerve like a harp string.
Oh,
This
bother.
must be
There's
so
some obstacle
painful.
in the way. I shall need a more robust implement.
Volo carefully withdraws the needle from your eye. Then, reaching into his bag, he produces an ice pick. Volo slowly brings the ice pick closer to your eye.
I don't know why I'm allowing him to
Now.
do this, but I'm just seeing where it goes.
Don't move.
Cold metal presses against the skin beneath your brow. And then, tap, tap, stab.
Do you feel that? Ha! I think we have the blighter on the run. I agree. It's a feisty critter. Just a little further.
Volo tears the pick from your brain with a violent jerk. Your eye plops down into the mud.
Drat.
He pauses, looks down at your eye, and recoils slightly as it sinks into the mud.
I just lost my eye.
There appears to be an amount of cosmetic damage. Please, try not to overexert yourself. You're in a rather fragile state at present. I can't help but feel partly responsible. Perhaps there is something more I can do.
You better. What is this?
Take this. A far superior relic to that old jelly you were chained to. Try it on for size. And, it was very nice to have met you. I'm sure you'll sort out your little brain problem one way or another. Far away from here, if you've a heart. Terribly sorry, my friend. Ta.
Wait, see invisibility? I can permanently see invisible people? Couldn't really see his eye. That was, interesting.
Spare me a moment, if you please. We've been traveling together. It's a rather personal matter that You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share. The specifics are rather personal, but what it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside. I can say no more on the matter. Just trust me. It's been days since I last consumed them. And by that, I mean, it's imperative that I find and consume. We've already done the fight. You know for yourself how hard... There'll be danger involved. Or great cost. Splendid. As luck would have it, you're already primed to give me exactly what I need. Thank you. That hit the spot. I can feel it work. The magic, it's like a lullaby that sings to sleep the demon inside. A metaphorical demon.
It does look a little different now.
No less dangerous. And no less bound to wake up again to continue its ravages. Such is the nature of all. It's not so bad once you get... Sincerely, though. I understand I ask a lot. My lord?
That's it? No more talking? Alright. Onward. I can see invisible people. That's actually really cool. I didn't think that was going to be like a possibility, but it is. So I have an army of badass women with me. And then me, their sorcerer. Hey, look at that, we got it. Hey, let's go. Oh, here's the gnome.
Look what we... Stop this thing! And you! Hope you got a stomach for ice!
What's it bloody look like? We're teaching this here pipsqueak to fly. You want this Find your own.
A strange symbol glows, marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
There we go. 26? Absolutely.
Oh, we're leaving. I said we're leaving. There's plenty. Come on, blood breath. Let's find you something to do.
Crap. 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 Hold on, can I load that back? You know what? We're okay. It sucks. But, you know. Oops. There's nothing right here. What is this? Okay.
I'll take that. No traps, please.
Okay, I accidentally messed up and killed the gnome. In my defense, yeah. So anyways, rest in peace to the gnome. I apologize. I can't believe I can permanently see through invisible deals. That's insane. That's nuts to me.
Next time,
Where's the rest of the lads at? Try getting curled at their legs.
One more round.
What's that? I think I heard the Absolute's voice just now.
That's the drink talking. Absolute wouldn't speak to a word.
Bloody racket.
Oh, come on now. They're just having a bit of fun.
Aye.
Smells like burnt flesh in here.
I'm gonna go after Minthara first.
At least give me a sword. We want you dead, you dumb knuckle. Not dead and heroic. Get down there and stop complaining.
Oh, he literally just kicked him off to his death.
The scrying eye. Best not do anything suspicious while it's watching.
What are we waiting for? Spears are sharp. The lads are all riled up and...
You're scouting, pup.
Sorry, mistress.
Until there's a trinket.
Ain't no use. Silence now.
As she turns to you, her through the chamber melts away to reveal a dark, one of those the voice spoke of, one of the chosen.
A true soul. Praise be. Are you here to join my hunt?
You what dare? Guards, to me!
Hell yeah. Like to rage. Let's go ahead and cleave this bitch. Not fair. Hey, let's go Lysel. We're gonna go ahead and pommel strike. Nice. Okay. Yeah, we're okay now. I don't want to do an action surge until I know for sure that I need one. What? Okay. Hey. Hello everyone. So the end of this video got cut short. I didn't realize that I wasn't still recording, so it got cut off at the very end there. Essentially, to sum up what happened between then and now is a lot. We went through the Minthara fight, we beat her. She was actually defeated pretty easily. The hold person didn't last very long. She did knock us down, but we were able to get our people back up and get through her. But the real problem was when I went to go fight Dror Ragzlin, and that was when we all died. Because they kept sounding drums, and for whatever reason, when I called in the ogres, they all went to go fight Priestess Gut down in the that first part there, just a little bit ahead from where I'm at now. So they died pretty quickly, and then so did the three of us. Actually, when Priestess Gut went through and killed two of the ogres, damn near by herself, she went through the other side. I'll show you all when we get in here right now. She went through. This was an insane fight. It really was. I'm really upset that my computer decided not to go ahead and record it. See, there's Fank. He died there. We came and cleared them out later. But yeah, it was not an easy battle. This right here was where we all died. Literally standing in the spot of two of our deaths. Shadowheart and me, we both died like right here. Here's the other two ogres. They died super quick. So what happened was that when we were over here in the Minthara fight, this happened pretty quickly, and like I said, was resolved pretty soon. Then we came over here, and, well, these doors were shut, but we'll get to that. We went through here. I decided not to waste any time and just go ahead and attack him to begin with, because I already knew what the story was like, so I went ahead and attacked him. Then we were, like, severely getting our asses kicked right here in all this blood. Then I sounded the horn. Then they appeared right here where we're standing now. Lump. Which, by the way, I miss him. Lump was great. Lump and Chonk, they decided to go ahead and fight the goblins right in here. Because there was, like, one guy here, and then another 2 or 3 here. You know. And then Thank, this lovable doof, he decided to go ahead and try to solo the entire room full of goblins. That's like 7 or 8 of them. And you see this, a few of them down in here. So these spiders were aggravated because when we were in this fight over here with Dora Ragslin, Lysel got pushed down here. When Fank was fighting Gus's, or Priest's Gut, Jesus. When he was fighting Priest's Gut, he was killed nearly instantly. She came back up, finished off these guys, then took a beeline back over here, and decided to Thorn Whip Lysel, and then come over, or after Lysel was pushed, she decided to come over here rather, and go ahead and Vine Whip Karlach. So Lysel and Karlach were down here, stuck, with the spiders. And the spiders were trying to get over here most of the time, because Fank was in here. So we were completely overwhelmed. It wasn't even a fair fight. I died here, so did Shadowheart. Lysel actually died right over here, where this person was. Karlach was the only one that was, like, able to get out of here early enough. Went through the cave mouth, essentially, like, disengaging from battle. So all the NPCs that were, like, in here fighting these guys, the different goblins, they went ahead and went back to what they were normally doing in their programming. Then Karlach came in here. She took her only scroll of Revivify, went ahead and got Lysel back up. And then I had both of them figure out a way to get back up here, which involved successfully lockpicking this gate where this spider was. Wasn't easy. Then I made sure that I went through my own inventory, took my scrolls of Revivify, and gave them to Karlach, making sure that she could revive the both of us. We all got back up, and then slowly but surely came back into each of the rooms, now that they only had like 1 or 2 goblins each, and continued wiping. So that was what happened up until we went back to the Grove. We settled a couple of things with the Tieflings and Zevlor, went through the camp. There is an enemy in here somewhere. What? Hold on, who's here? Is there? Oh, there's someone up top over here. this ladder over here leads up, and there's an enemy. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, because the rest of the shooting that I did was centered around finishing some of the campaign points. So, coming over here to the quests, we fulfilled our obligations with the main quest enough to be able to go ahead and have a new direction to go to Moonrise Towers. We found Halsin, we got him back. He went back to the Grove to finish all that stuff. We obviously killed the rest of everybody in the Goblin camp. Getting out wasn't easy either because we tried bum rushing through, and that wasn't easy. Thankfully, we did a full rest right before we did it, so it wasn't too hard. But it was still kind of crazy. But yeah, it was a whole lot. But we progressed enough to the point to where we need to go through here and either go to the Underdark, or we can go through the mountain pass and try to see if we can find our way through to Moonrise Towers that way. So that's where we're at. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace out.